Why does it still say chocobos? Let me refresh my Twitch app and see if maybe that fixes it.
I refreshed and it seemed to change.
Okay. Yeah, Media Dimension Reruns. That's what we
Okay.
are.
Yeah, I am there too now.
Why is... Alright, let me go plug it in other channels real quick.
Be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
So, this is where they decided to change code.
Excuse me. Oh yeah.
I should tweet about it too, huh?
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister?
I gotta remember to watch the next two episodes. I have to remember, actually, because I keep thinking I only have to watch one episode this week. But then I remember we're doing a double recording. And I have to watch 2 episodes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You haven't missed anything. I'm still on the demo screen. Typing twitch.tv/madlebotanist in several chats.
Hell yeah.
You're typing the link, or?
I'm typing it because I don't have it open on my computer.
I am farming upgrade materials to promote my Warrior of Light unit from 4 stars to 5 stars?
Oh.
Or 3 to 4, one of the two.
Nice.
It is very frustrating.
Do they still make the Warrior of Light wear the blue armor?
Yes, it's that costume.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's got like that silver mullet and everything.
Oh, I need a... I'm gonna say this on the stream.
Who wants to? Does anyone remember the password from last time?
Oh god. No, I forgot to write it down. I'm sorry.
No, I have it written down. I was joking.
How could you, Cassidy?
I felt real panic for a second.
I could probably speedrun the first half of this video game now.
I know there's like some very funny collision stuff that you can do, so...
I don't know anything about the collision. I just know that if you karate kick, it's the fastest way to move around.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely watch you do speedruns of Gex and get your times down.
Gex randomizer.
It just like moves the puzzle pieces around. What's like the collectible in this game? I forget.
So it depends. Depending on which world you're in and how many you've collected.
Makes sense.
For example, in the cartoon world, it is carrots, and then it becomes spinach cans, and then it becomes plungers for dynamite.
I see that through line. Yeah, that makes sense.
In the horror world, I believe it is... I don't even remember what it starts at, but then it becomes Jason masks, and then it becomes skulls. This is like the worst way to enter a password ever. And it's such a long password.
I feel like my favorite password selection will always be Mega Man, but I think that's also because I've been listening to Mega Man music all day.
I like the ones where it's pictures.
That's pretty good too. Mega Man is pictures and numbers. Janine is here!
Hi, Janine.
Hello.
I have chat on my phone, but it's too far away now.
My quinoa is done. I'll be back.
You haven't missed anything, Janine. We're just setting up.
Oh god. Hey, do I sound alright? Because my
I think so. You sound better than the recording that I'm cleaning up, but...
okay, because you are roboting very badly.
Oh. It's my computer. It's doing a lot of stuff all at once right now.
Okay.
I just realized that I have to re-enter all of this because I missed a thing.
Oh no.
Exciting gameplay. Why is it quiet on the menu screen? Also, Janine, if you're not busy, you feel free to let me know if you want to get in the voice call.
Yes. Join us as we all talk
About lizards. Game load failed.
It's denying us the lizard.
Huh. This sucks.
Does.
So you have a hard time telling which of these are 5s and which of these are S's. Because I wrote it down. Sloppily. So I'm going to pretend all of these are 5s because nothing says otherwise at this point.
I feel like the only way to check is to
Pull up.
look at.
Yeah. But then I would have to try to figure out where the stream ended and when Digimon intros began.
Sure. keep forgetting things today. Okay.
Alright, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Well, this is something different. Alright. I don't remember what my buttons are.
Sure, baby, yeah.
Alright, I believe we just got 14 remotes. And I think we need 21 for this boss fight.
I think so. I do not remember.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds right. Thinking back to the video.
I need to pause that so I can rearrange some more screens real quick on my computer. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a second actually as well. I just need to go do something before we get into it.
Alright.
Why did that not mute my OBS?
It's just me now. Yes. Me, Crash, and Cassidy. Do you want to join it, Janine? I don't know if I can add you. I will try.
What's up?
Hello, Crash.
Hello.
Do we have to have... Wait, how do I add people to this conversation?
So in like the channel we're in,
Yes.
are you on desktop or are you on phone?
I am on desktop.
Hi, I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Okay, up at the
For
top
a
right,
second,
there's like the search bar.
Oh.
And then there's pin messages, add friends to DM, and member list.
Okay. Okay.
Add friends to DM would be how you would add.
Like this.
Hello.
Hello.
She
Well, I
hasn't
think
picked
it's
up
still
yet. There we go.
ringing. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the party.
The gang's all here.
Alright. Almost done with the thing that I can get back to actually streaming.
What? Oh, did you want to use the thing?
Don't worry about it.
No, I have like a thing on my thing that I could thing on. With my thing? All over the thing.
It's fine.
I hope I'm not being too sexual when I say that. Okay. Okay. Can y'all hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Excellent. So, interesting fact about Gex. Gex is voiced by Dana Gould. Which I guess nobody really knows, but he was one of the prolific and best writers on The Simpsons.
Oh.
He's also the host of his own podcast, The Dana Gould Hour.
Oh, we're talking about Dana Gould, aka Gex, the human being.
Yes.
Are you calling Gex a human being or?
Well,
A
Dana
little bit of
Gould
column A, a little bit of column B.
and he was recently a guest on the podcast Jordan Jesse Go, which I heard him on. He does not know what a fortnight is.
Aww.
God, I wish that was me.
Alright, time to do Honey, I Shrunk the Gecko.
And
Hell yeah.
he's also very bitter about his kids liking Bob's Burgers but not liking The Simpsons.
Oh.
The only thing this place doesn't have is a baby gap.
You should draw.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Ah, now we have climbing action on this level.
Nice.
You ever just looked at Gex's climbing animation?
He waddle.
I'm looking at it now.
I'm doing better.
Whoops. I 100% do not know what I'm doing on this level. I've never been to it before.
Trying didn't work once, it's not gonna work twice.
Ah. This will be useful.
There. I do not like those bugs.
Those microchips?
Oh, they're like well, they kind of they don't have enough legs, but they kind of look like spiders. If spiders were microchips, yes. And only had 6 legs. Anything that resembles a spider is bad.
Were you gonna play a drow in our 4E game?
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
Isn't like drow's whole thing is they're like horny for spiders and like
Listen.
spider goddesses?
Listen. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess
I know.
it would be a big role for you to play, somebody who likes spiders.
The most challenging character I'll ever play.
someone who worships spiders.
I've actually played a drow before, but where he was from was like a different drow, like settlement. I think they worshipped a snake goddess. I don't remember.
Yeah, I usually whenever I like have a drow character, I'm like, oh no, they're from like the surface world. That's why they're not like a slaver and a racist.
Yeah, because they were from like this like they still lived kind of underground. They lived in caves, but they weren't in the Underdark. They were just like in a place separate. But people still didn't like droughts, so like they had a mask that would disguise them as a normal elf.
Classic.
Whoops.
He became a god at the end of the game.
Seems reasonable.
Well, the purpose of the campaign was to become gods. Me and everyone else were trying to ascend for our own reasons. I wanted to ascend so I could kill Paylor.
Man. This camera.
I didn't kill Paylor, but I did weaken him. And then I became the god of, I think, evening? No, not evening. I don't remember exactly. Just to spite Paylor, so he has to associate with me. It was fun.
So Dana Gould plays the same character in Family Guy and Marin. That character, Dana Gould.
Huh.
Also, in the 1999 superhero hit Mystery Men, he plays Squeegee Man.
Squeegee Man.
I don't even remember that.
I haven't watched Mystery Men yet, but I kind of want to every time I hear about it. So I don't like the computer levels in this game because all of them have big, severe issues with the camera compared to all the other levels in the game. The camera's not great throughout, but it's like extra bad because everything's supposed to be closed in.
Yeah. Be right back real quick. One more time.
His first credited role as an actor is Doug.
Doug?
Yes.
Like Doug Funny or just Doug?
Yes. Doug Funny.
Huh.
Was in that for 2 episodes, uncredited. I don't know what he played.
Oh, I thought you meant as Doug.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, it doesn't sound right, but I don't remember enough about Doug to dispute it.
Let's see here.
The only thing this place doesn't have is a baby.
He was a bit part in a lot of 90s sitcoms, including Roseanne, The Nanny, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Suddenly Susan, Seinfeld, Ellen, and The Ben Stiller Show. That was a thing.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like, he started working on The Simpsons in 2002, which was shortly after that, and even when he was working on there, he would play bit parts in movies and television shows, including Disney's Doug, which I wonder if he just played the same character again. There's a big difference between Doug and Disney's Doug, wasn't there?
Yep.
I don't.
Like, I remember the very first episode when they were bringing everything in there. I remember a line from Doug that still haunts me to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you mean sex?
What?
Oh no! That's a great thing to come back to.
Yes. It was like a B plot in it, but Doug's dad was trying to give him the talk
Oh
God.
no.
through the entirety of the like entire episode until the very end, where he finally like talks to Doug like alone, and I'm like, and it's just like starts saying some stuff, and Doug says, "Oh, you mean sex?" And it was then he said like, "Oh yeah, they taught us all about it in school," and then the dad had a sigh of relief, but still. The entire idea was straight up in there. Like, the first episode did so many things bad. BB was thin. Like,
That's
they were doing this kind of like elaborate weird thing about Patty Mayonnaise dynamic. Like,
Oh,
was she gonna be a thing again anymore? Or like, do they have to just settle for her being a friend despite the fact that there was like so much relationship stuff built up before?
Huh.
And then, oh, you mean sex?
Oh, you mean the Chaos Emeralds?
I mean, this the same thing, aren't they? Have I been doing it wrong this entire time?
Yeah, you gathered the 7 sexes and...
And then you go supersonic. Dana Gould was also on the TV series Clerks as Guy in 80s Flashback. They were doing 80s Flashback in 2000,
That sounds
which is
about
like
right.
only like a 10-year jump. I mean, like, I think everybody wanted to have 80s flashbacks so bad in the 90s. Like, more than that they had a thing for the 70s, which there was like this big thing about the 70s and 60s kind of coming back in the 90s, but
Yeah, they had a whole
there-
TV show.
there were more 80s callbacks that I remember, like, ever since then. I mean, there was The Wedding Singer.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
There was various episodes of The Simpsons. Probably even episodes that Dana Gould worked on.
DYVP8/DZD8BNCLHB4DL.
Hell yeah.
That's what she said.
That's what I'm gonna name my child. No.
It's my next Twitter handle. That's like my real private account.
That was my nickname in high school. Let's see. He was on the Father of the Pride TV series, which was
It was a TV series?
that's an amazing acid trip. The misadventures of a family of white lions who perform with Siegfried and Roy in Las Vegas.
Oh, there's a Siegfried and Roy joke in Gex 64. It all comes full circle.
It's like he was like totally building the rest of his career, like Gex built his career.
I
He
have
was also
no idea what the
Dr.
blue one
McCoy
does.
in the Ultimate Trek, Star Trek's Greatest Moments.
Did you just become Icy Gex?
Maybe? I have no idea what it actually did.
You're just blue now.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Yes.
So I know that there has to be some kind of Star Trek reference in this.
Yes. There are also a few Star Wars references as well. There's an X-Files joke that features prominently on the sci-fi level.
Nice.
Yes, I remember because you kept getting it because you kept dying.
Yes.
Well, it's not a part of his future from this, but he was on an episode of International Ghost Investigators,
What?
Hollywood Division, and Stand Against Evil, he had a recurring part of Kevin. Which I guess those kind of would take the Monster of the Week type of thing.
Yeah.
It's weird. I almost said Monster of the Week. That's not what I was gonna say. Hunter International. Wow. I used to watch that all the time.
Whoop.
It looks like he was very easy to pick up for shorts. Which seems like quick work, enough stuff to kind of like pad out everything. Now, I'm gonna check his writing credit, because
I just love watching Gex beat things with his hands and killing them to death.
This is Gex's Ultra Instinct.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gex.
Super Saiyan Gex, Super Saiyan.
huh, he wrote for Gex.
I died.
Man, those bad guys are mean.
Let's see, several episodes of Saturday Night Live. It's a good way to get your writing credits started.
Mm-hmm.
Short-lived TV series, Get Serious, 7 Deadly Sins.
What?
Something called Uncabaret, a TV movie. Super Adventure Team TV series.
Super Adventure Time.
The episodes of The Simpsons he wrote.
Oh, now I have to collect little dinosaurs.
Isn't that the fake one?
Oh. Okay.
Which dinosaur is it though?
It looks like one of the dinosaur cranes from the Flintstones.
You're right.
Okay, the first writing credit that Dana Gould has is for The Simpsons episode Homer the Moe. Homer and his friends are forced to drink in the Simpsons garage after Moe the bartender renovates his shady bar into a hipster hangout.
Huh.
You might know this episode as the episode that features REM.
Oh my
Fall
goodness.
asleep?
That's me in the corner.
No, that's Gex in the corner, thank you.
That's me in the Gex.
Light.
Time to smash 5 blood coolers. I don't know where all 5 of them are, so this will be fun.
Let's see, he also wrote for the Comedy Central roast of Roseanne, which is special because he also was on Roseanne before, so
That's
that's
probably
weird.
why I got to write for the roast.
He also wrote for the Mystery Science Theater 3000: The Return Netflix
Oh,
TV series.
Oh, cool.
I haven't watched any of that because I heard some of it is not good. As
Some
far
of
as
it's
like,
not good, some of it is. I mean, the best thing about Jonah Ray as a comedian, I
mm-hmm.
gotta tell you right now, is that when he fails, he goes hard for it. Um, I listen to stand-up comedy podcast, Put Your Hands Together.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty queer kind of comedy scene,
Mm-hmm.
and he was on there as a straight white man, and he bombed so hard. There is some kind of perverted delight that I get from just watching a comedian completely bomb.
Okay.
Especially when they're comedians who usually have that space and that privilege to have that kind of space and like, you know, have people laugh at their jokes even though they're not
Whoops.
funny.
I'm doing
Yeah, I mean, like
great
he's done very good stuff. He's been funny in things, but just to see him up there up in the
today.
stand up, first time coming back to it in a long time and just completely eating shit. It was great. He was terrible. And he in some parts acknowledged, yeah, I really suck at this. Like, or this is the wrong crowd for this. Or okay, that was a terrible joke, but still it was this weird delight of just like listening to just crickets.
Okay, the reason I was curious about the Netflix thing though is because I remember around when it came out, someone talked about like a borderline transphobic joke on it. I never actually watched it because I just didn't watch it. But I don't know.
I didn't catch it, but to be honest, like, it's one of those many things that Netflix has where you could very well just be looking at your phone half the time,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which is what I look at. It's what I look for in a lot of shows nowadays. Probably the best one right now for that is Nailed It.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I've been meaning to set that up on my, like, on anything to watch it. I just have not.
It
I was telling Cassidy about Nailed It the other night.
It's so good. You don't have to pay attention to all of it, but whenever you do look up from your phone to see it, it's just no matter what instance you do, it's always a treat for the eyes.
It's pretty good.
Have you watched the new version they have up that's Mexican contestants?
Nope.
Yeah, they have a new one that's all in Spanish. And it's like I feel like they have to do even harder challenges and it's like just extra bad because of that. It's still pretty good. My boyfriend was watching some of it while I was doing other things, and it's very enjoyable. Even if I have to like read subtitles.
Yoda is pretty relatable because I also bake like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anytime I've tried to frost something, it definitely ends up very nearly like that.
At least no one can see all the bad decorating that I do. It's just
Right.
for me.
Yeah, at least you don't have to do it on TV, on Netflix, for everybody to watch and judge, and hopefully you can win some money.
I've got to find a new way to sit right now because just holding my controller like this is making half my hand fall asleep.
Y'all want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
If I have
Yes.
to.
Like it's maybe only funny to me. But okay, so Final Fantasy 14 had a patch today where they added some new like smaller contents, and they added new code, new dialogue, and a bit of the French dialogue is like very messed up, and they potentially leaked another new playable race that isn't just the Vieira.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
So pretty much these NPCs have a bit of code that, let me see if I can find the specific error. It's pretty much, it's instead of saying like insert player race here in the dialogue, it's shooting out every single potential option. So it's like, human, Lalafell, Rogadin, the gang's all here, and then it says Vieira at the end, and then it adds a new one called Hrothgar to that afterwards.
Hrothgar?
Hrothgar.
Welcome to High Hrothgar.
Yeah, it's literally spelled like that.
I can't believe they're adding Skyrim into.
Skyrim confirmed for Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy 14 crossover.
But apparently another piece of dialogue from another part of the game comes back as an NPC calling you like, oh, if you're an Elezen, an elf, they call you like, oh, you're a tall Elezen. If you're, a Vieira, they call you like long-eared or something like that. And for Hrothgar, the descriptor they give you in that piece of dialogue is beautiful maned. So people are like, is this like lion people? Are we actually going to get like real cat people and not just like kitty girls?
Ooh, that could be awesome.
Yeah. So
Not interested. I think that a better thing that would be made would be as if it was horse people.
horse people.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you mean horse people like centaurs or
No.
no? More
Reverse
like that
centaurs.
anime that came out last year. Does everyone know what I'm talking about? What was it
I
called?
do. I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it was called.
See, you said that, and that reminds me of that app game that's like My Beautiful Horse Boyfriend, and it's just like a horse with a handsome Mayboy face on it.
That's what I want.
It was Musume Pretty Derby. And it's the name of the anime.
Uma Thurman, Pretty Derby.
Oh, yeah, that's just.
Sounds like Uma Thurman.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's Love Life, but with horse furries.
Yeah. Well, they
One-
also run.
But they don't have like muzzles. They just have like anime girl face.
Alright, it's time to watch Gex crash the Titanic.
I'm excited.
Not actually.
But he'll never let you go.
This is the N64 exclusive level that makes up for the fact that you don't get to play like 4 or 5 of the bonus levels that exist in the PlayStation 1 game.
But yeah, somebody's getting fired on the French side of Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah.
Unless it was on purpose.
Unless it was on purpose. And like people were like, "Oh, well, that's just one screenshot. That doesn't mean anything." And somebody was like, "No, we've found 80 instances of it in dialogue. Like, it's pretty much confirmed without them like saying any specifics about it." And we data mined Blue Mage was coming out like months ahead of time, so it's just been like, sorry, Square, you guys try to keep a really tight lid on stuff. You're just not doing code very well right now, and we're better at finding your secrets than you are at hiding them.
Dana Gould is under imdb.com different lists, including 2 lists that are very questionable. The first one, it was made in November 18th, 2011, so it's very old and did not age well. because the list is called 25 favorite current stand-ups. And then number one on the list is Louis C.K.
Oh no.
I think the most important Gex fact that I know is Gextra Life. Every year they raise so much money for Hurley's Children's Hospital, to the point where they had a wing in the hospital built and named after them.
Oh.
In September 29th, 2016, somebody made a list of 336 people called white comedy.
That's accurate.
In 2015, August 24th, he was added to the list. Birthdays August 24th.
I see one.
Surprisingly, coincidentally, on his birthday, which is August
25th.
In July 17th of 2015, he was put in a list called Celebrities with the letter D, Part 1, a list that contains 300 people.
I can't believe that I just went through the cave and ended up back around here. Well,
The worst taxi service ever.
let's try that again.
I gotta share this gift I just saw. Nope, that's not the gift. That's a word.
On September 20th, 2015, he was put on a list called Yahoo. The list
No, it didn't work.
contains 4,354 people. People just make up these lists and just throw anybody in there.
Yeah, I have to share this now, so Crash is something I...
I will just not click that because I know what it is.
I can't see it.
Well, I deleted it because the GIF wasn't working.
It's very cursed.
Yeah.
It's very good. I have to find again.
In January 30th, 2014, Dana Gould was put into a list containing 1,372 people titled My Handsome Fellows!
Ooh.
Exclamation point.
Got
My tongue, darling.
Okay, here we go. That dog's face!
Alright, how many remotes are we at? 18. That means I need to do 3 more before I do the boss fight?
Yes, you need 21. It's always weird when they make like cakes or like stuff like that. They look really real, and then you have to eat it.
Right? I don't want to cut into that.
I just thought it was funny because of the dog's face at the end.
For 3 television shows, Dana Gould was a consultant. which is probably the best job ever because it's basically people just saying, "Hey, is this funny? You know what's funny, so is this funny? We're doing a comedy show. I need to know if it's funny."
Well, I want some kiwi? Yeah, I want a kiwi. Sure, I'll have some kiwi. Okay. That was random.
In the movie The Big Sick, made by Kumail Nanjiani and his wife Emily, he was listed under the thanks. The producers wished to thank the following for their assistance. Dana Gould was listed. For what part he played in that movie, I don't know.
He had nothing to do with it. They just wanted to say thanks.
Probably. I mean, like, they thanked a lot of stand-up comedians because it's about a stand-up comedian doing comedy while standing up.
Alright, so let's see what else we got here. Let's go back to Frankensteinfeld.
Ow.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Yeah? Did you get kiwi in your eye or something?
No, I don't have the kiwi yet. No, I accidentally hit my leg against my table. But it was the leg that I got my bruise
Oh.
on. So
Oh.
Dana
Okay.
Gould was featured in Harry Kondabolu's documentary The Problem with Apu.
Well, if he worked on The Simpsons, that would make sense.
alright. Well, fine. Why can't you open the door? My hands are full.
Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
That's no excuse. Grow another arm.
Alright, go one. Can't grow another arm. I'm not yet.
Oh no! He's a long way down.
Oh no! Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
That death plane was like really down there.
Alright, let's get all the way back up there again.
In 1994, he played as himself in the TV special Young Comedians Making America Laugh. This is the last known part when Dana Gould was ever young.
After that moment, his life changed forever.
After that moment, he rapidly aged.
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo.
Alright, that was pretty quick. Whoop, whoop. Never mind. Now we're really speedrunning.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
Going as fast as a little lizard legs will take us. Little
Get along,
lizard.
little lizard.
So I just got a
Whoops.
message from my friend asking me if I ever told somebody that I was Cobra Commander. And to be honest, I don't know. Because on one hand, while I definitely don't remember that, it definitely does sound like some bullshit that I would do.
Whoops. If you ever told anyone you were the dance commander.
Not yet, but now that you mentioned it. You caught me. You caught the dance commander.
Now all three of us know.
Rip Taylor's. Pardon my tongue.
Alright. We are at uncharted territory. Oh, I don't like these.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Those remind me of the spiky sea urchins from Donkey Kong Country.
In 2007, Dana Gould was in the documentary Super High Me, a documentary series where Doug Benson smokes a lot of weed, which is no different than what would have happened if there weren't any cameras.
Yeah, I think they like go to a con while high in that documentary.
I remember there's a scene where he buys a bunch of edibles.
That sounds fun. I recently had myself a good edible straight from Colorado.
Beat the Matterhorn. What do you
And I gotta
do?
tell you, it's just like they say. It's like you're just like, oh, this edible ain't do shit. But then just like 90 minutes later,
Do, do, do,
hour and a
do,
half
do,
later,
do, do.
in 2000. Yeah,
I haven't had an edible yet, but it's on the bucket list at this point.
I am raising my hand in the style of a child scout and saying I have never done a drug.
That can be changed. Florida's getting legal weed pretty soon. We voted on it. It just needs to be implemented.
It's okay, Cassidy. I've also never done a drug.
I'm not saying that she would have to. I'm just saying that if you ever meet me IRL, I might, and it would be kind of awkward if you did. In 2012,
Wait.
Dana Gould was on Chris Hardwick's All-Star Celebrity Bowling, despite the fact that he cannot bowl and is not a celebrity.
I would argue that one of those isn't true.
Is this just turning into a roast?
Maybe.
Is it a roast if you're just reading trivia about the person?
Depends on what the trivia says.
Right?
I don't know where I'm going in this level anymore. I'm not sure if I ever knew.
Well, it seems kind of confusing, so...
Yeah, it's like my instinct is just to say go up, but that's not helpful when as soon as you get really high up, the camera starts turning and you can like walk on the ceiling.
I'll just go to a different level.
Got Kiwi so weirdly hairy.
That is true, they are, aren't they?
They're... Every time my lips touch the skin, I'm like, why is there hair?
I just tuned in just right then and there into this conversation, and I gotta tell you,
Yes, please finish.
I don't know what your lips are touching, or why there's hair there, but I'm feeling a little left out.
I'll beat this level, but in an hour I'll be hungry for another.
I'm eating a kiwi. And I was
Okay.
talking about how their
Welcome
skin...
to mild racism.
If anybody wants to put their lips where I have hair, just let me know.
Do you need just one more?
Yep.
My name is Kane.
That's why I figured I would go here, because I do know entirely how to beat this level.
And then the mecha fight can begin.
Yep, and then we'll be on to like the last set of stuff before the end of the game.
Nice.
I'll beat this level, but in an hour I'll be hungry for another.
Oops.
Excuse me.
I won't.
Alright.
I'll beat this level, but in an hour I'll be hungry for another.
Then I'm sorry. I'm almost done drinking all that soda I bought.
There is plenty more where this came from. Licking up way to the top. That's what I call getting some pay.
What? Is not how a human body works.
Which part?
Oh, I was looking at something on Twitter.
Oh.
This the year of the gecko.
I'm sorry.
I'm invincible.
I was briefly checking it and I saw, well, I mean, I'm sure these ninjas are acting just as a human.
Come on, Jake, it's Chinatown.
Oh, there's the dragon. Found the dragon.
Hmm?
Well, at least you're not down to one life or anything. Are you hitting? Are you throwing eggs at it?
I'm hitting a cannon that does a little cannonball shoot.
I mean, there's nothing to say those aren't eggs.
Could be egg.
Everyone knows dragons' weaknesses are
I'll
eggs.
beat this level, but in an hour I'll be hungry for another.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, the main character of this game is a giant talking lizard, so who knows?
Hmm.
Scream.
Just like the real Dana Gould, television gives up health.
My name is Kane. I seek water.
And his father turned into a giant angry robot man that lives in the television also. It's a one-to-one comparison, really.
It's true.
Oh, have you seen... I need to show everyone this cool jade gecko that just exists now.
A
Hmm.
A lot of tail later.
Alright, it's time for a boss battle. Because, whoa no, they say he's got to go. Go Gagzilla.
Slip of the tongue.
Ooh. I think I like the robot design.
I have no idea how to do this boss fight.
You gotta make him dash into the buildings.
That doesn't seem to be doing it. The only thing I've been able to do successfully is get him to jump on a building and then destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did that.
It kinda looks like Gex is walking around trying to get a hug. Like the way his arms are like extended in front of him. Why won't you love me, Mecha Lizard?
Mecha Father. This city looks like one of those play mats that has all the roads and stuff on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The boy moved fast.
Oh no.
The boy moved too fast.
He's too speedy now. Oh no!
This is danger mode right now. It's hard because I can't do like the jump slap that I do on every other enemy. And I got lasered. Whew.
No.
How do I do a damage to you?
Sorry.
He's so fast now. He's reached top speed again.
He's used the supersonic speeds.
He's supersonic racing. And when
Gotta
you're
go
supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. Ow. I did it.
Congratulations.
Yes, you have shown that about who's boss. It is the lizards.
Okay. FTX NC right N8F9RW3J55XS. $26, it says.
We're gonna do 11 in progress, baby.
I don't think I was supposed to be able to get in here.
Nice.
Right? That didn't look normal, right?
No.
Slip of the tongue.
No weddings and a funeral.
So, this is where they decided to change code.
You see, he made a funny because this is the evil villain's main hideout, and this is where they decided to make new coke.
Classic.
No,
I
it's
think that was
specifically not classic. They called it classic afterwards.
I think that was a dated joke when this came out.
Yes, probably.
I didn't actually hear the joke because the volume's off on the
I had
stream.
repeated it.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if that was the joke or...
At least I'm not at the DMV.
The joke was literally just, so this is where they decided to make new Coke.
Ah. I'm very tired. I'm sorry.
It's fine. What is going on camera?
I don't think the camera knows what's going on.
It's one of these platforms that they introduced in Mario later. Ah, I'm wearing a suit now. Oh.
This is where they decided to change code.
Okay. Weird. Tico.
At least I'm not at the DMV.
Oops. Oh, I'd look at this robot that's trying to get me.
Licking my way to the top.
Okay. So after this, the next boss is like 33 remotes, and I think I will be done playing Gex for the night at that point.
Okay.
Okay.
Might switch over to something else, but
I think I'm gonna lay down right now.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. Thanks for having me in the call.
yeah, no problem. Have a good
Have a
night.
good one.
Yes.
Alright, thanks so much. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
And now we can all say curse words like fuck and piss.
We couldn't before?
No, we could before, but now I'm just reiterating that we can.
Okay,
Important
just making
information.
sure.
I was like, oh damn, I was swearing before.
This level's been easier than I was expecting it to be.
Yes.
What an interesting puzzle.
At least I'm not at the DMV.
He really does not like being at the DMV, it turns out.
Mm.
I mean, who does?
I mean, would you prefer to be here or the DMV?
Here. Wait, like here in the game, or?
Like here in the game.
Oh. I think I'd rather face the DMV. There's no weird pits of water.
Acid. Of some
Acid.
kind, probably.
Not that I know of, at least, at my DMV. Maybe
You have
those
to
are in
go-
the back.
You have to go into the Shadow DMV to find.
Oh,
the
I'm at the
acid.
start of the level again.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You know what? I think that's enough gag. I'm gonna go back to the first level, just one last time, because it is a favorite of mine. Still can't believe I accidentally managed to clip into this part of the world.
Yes. To get to the forbidden level. Ooh.
Why have the boss be capped at 21, but then the next area after the boss be capped at a different number?
Yeah, that is
A weird choice.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let us
Yeah.
go to Toons TV and get a hidden remote for collecting all of the collectibles. This is where I spent most of my time playing this game as a child.
Yeah.
So the big difference between Gex 2 and Gex 3 is Gex 3 takes place in a mansion, whereas for the entirety of Gex 2, which is the one we're playing, you are within the media dimension.
Where are you in the first game?
You go to the media dimension. I think you're in the media. It's like a Donkey Kong Country style platformer, I think, in the sense that there's a world map that takes you between the levels.
Ah, okay.
Set in the media dimension.
Is that so?
Yes.
This part right here was very reminiscent of... It's like a sneak peek at a level in Gex 3. The first level of Gex 3, actually. The first level of Gex 3 is Christmas Town.
Do they bring back that ice mechanic?
Yes.
Do you
Nice.
fight Santa?
You do fight a Santa.
Nice.
It's like an evil Santa.
Natural.
It's a bad Santa. If you I got bonked with a hammer. I feel like this is the level that's easiest to get the most collectibles in.
No, I'm too young to have a second childhood.
Oh yeah, so we're a rabbit now.
Oh,
Because you see, it's
crazy.
wabbit season. Good news, in case you were wondering, in the second Toon World level, they do pay this off by you going into another one of these style holes, and it is duck season,
Good.
and you are dressed like a duck.
It's very good.
The government told me these experiments were over. Give me such a pinch.
Alright, just need 10 more, or 11 more. Alright, there we go, that's a hidden remote.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop and the bathroom.
Oops. Actually, I don't know why I'm here. I'm probably better off. Why did it start playing that music? Okay. Alright, that's Gex.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh,
If you want a password for it, there you go. But I think this is the last of the Gex streams. A 2-part special.
no more lizards.
Until
All
Gex
done.
3.
Yes.
And now I shall change scenes and close that out. Let's see. I do feel like I could probably go for another 40 or 50 minutes, all the way to 11. Just gotta decide what to do. What to do now. You know what?
What?
I think it is time to duel.
Sounds good to me.
I'm ready.
Let me just load it up.
Every time I think of Yu-Gi-Oh, I flash back to middle school. Because in my middle school, everyone would be playing Yu-Gi-Oh in the mornings. Like, you go in and you go into the cafeteria, and everyone's just dueling.
Huh. I wish I ever lived anywhere that had like that level of commitment to anything.
Yeah, we had like a spot in middle school and high school where it was just like people just playing cards.
Well, what you need to do is you need to go back in time to... What year would that be? Let's see.
I
Totally
graduated high school in 2013.
Yes. I graduated 2010.
Oh, you're 1 year after me, Charlie.
Ah, nice.
So good news, everyone. We got accepted to the Dual Academy.
Oh,
That's great.
who's this goatee man? I need his number.
This is Shepard, I think is his name.
Oh.
He is in charge of everyone here. So what's our name?
What is our name? Yu-Gi-Oh! No, just kidding.
Our name is...
We have to have a ridiculous name because everyone in Yu-Gi-Oh! Does. Well, in the dub.
I don't know. I think, I mean, the main characters have regular names. Aside from Yugi.
Well, that's true.
Oh, you know what I should do? Update the stream so that way it... How do I best do this?
Alright, so if you go back to 2000...
I'm gonna hit stop streaming for a